Hello, do you know that all over the world, the less privileged, the slums, the poorest areas are actually occupied by black people all over the world, even in our own nations. When you come to Africa, the less privileged places are occupied still by us who own the country, and the areas where rich people live are occupied by others, are occupied by people from the US, people from the UK, and if you find one of us, meaning the person lived abroad before coming back home. Why is that so? Why is that disparity so clear? Clear to a point where we cannot anymore deny it. Clear to a point where people use it as a motive to say Africans cannot do anything substantial. Clear to a point where even us as Africans, as black people, we don't believe in ourselves anymore. We don't believe that we can go to good places. Let's take the example of going to a restaurant, for instance. The best restaurants are not owned by us. We are not the ones who eat them. If you find people in the best restaurants in a certain geographical area, they are either from abroad, they are expatriates, they are people who came in the country to work, but people who live in the country cannot afford a good meal in a restaurant, cannot afford the luxury to going to a good restaurant and to also enjoy the air conditioner, to also enjoy the view, to also enjoy any other privilege that comes with having something that could help you actually to live a better life. Why is that so? That as Africans, we cannot own a town that is actually well built like Chinatowns all over the world. When we talk about Chinatown, what comes into your mind? When we talk about areas where people from Turkish are, what comes into your mind? Of course, what comes into your mind is real estate, right? When we talk about Jews, what comes into your mind? Wealth and dominance. When we talk about Americans, when you talk about Russians, when you talk about French, what comes into your mind? Riches, excesses, luxury. Now, when we talk about Africans, what comes into your mind? Poverty, misery. We beg all the time. We can't help ourselves. We can't build together. We can't do something in community. We don't have the sense of community. We don't have the sense of building a business that can scale. That's what normally comes into our mind. It is so sad that we've gotten to this point where we feel like going to certain areas is only given to the people who are from abroad, people who the white people, the people from Asia, people from the Middle East, people from Europe, people from America, but that us, we are not privileged enough to get to these places. This is the African context. This is the problem that we have in Africa. We don't own anything, and anything black will always resonate with mediocrity, will always resonate with lack, with misery, with poverty. This is the African context.